This is Rachel Cameen from Total Wellbeing from Bump to Birth and Beyond, and I wanted to give you my top 10 ways in how Holistic Core Restore can help you or your mom or your sister, your auntie, your friends. So if one of these ways doesn't help you, you may know somebody else who needs this help. So please share this video as many times with as many people as you think may need it. So number 1, you have separated tummy muscles. So what we call diastasis recti is where your rectus abdominis is here, and you've got that linear alba that runs down the middle. What we call a separation is if the rectus abdominis is apart. So 2 centimeters or more is classed as abdominal separation. But again, I'm not really that worried about the gap as such. I'm more worried about the tension and the integrity in that connective tissue. So if it's quite soft and spongy and there's just no strength coming through that tissue, then Holistic Core Restore is for you. Can really help strengthen up the midline and just to help you function after and bring that gap a little bit more together, but again just firmer, so there's not much of a difference between the rectus abdominis and the connective tissue. Okay, so number 2, you train your core. Number 2, you train your core, but you never ever get that flat, firm tummy. So you're doing crunches, you're doing planks, you're doing sit-ups, and you just can't see that difference. Maybe this is because you need to really take a step back and build the foundations up first. Maybe you've jumped too quickly back into exercise and you've not learned the tools and techniques to engage these deep abdominal muscles, the pelvic floor, to give you that support. So then when you do perform these abdominal exercises, you're doing it from a place of strength rather than a place of maybe weakness, and not kind of engaging the correct muscles as you do these exercises. So that's why Holistic Core Restore is for you. It sets that foundation for you to kind of build on top of. 3, you leak wee or poo or wind when you don't want to. So literally you haven't got that control of your bladder and your bowels. Maybe you've had an episiotomy or forceps or a C-section that may have left you suffering some kind of incontinence. Perfect programs for you. Do you leak when you laugh, when you run, when you jump, when you cough? Do you pass wind when you don't want to, when you're trying to hold on? This can all be down to pelvic floor functionality and getting it to sync all together. So pelvic floor is really strengthened and just be able to function and synchronize all the different parts of the core so they work together. Number 4, you do your Kegel exercises, but you're still cautious. So you think you're doing your Kegel exercises, you do them while you sat in the car, you do them while you sat at the traffic lights, but you're still having accidents. Doing them in the car isn't a great place to do them. We want you to start incorporating the pelvic floor exercises into your functional life. We walk, we stand, we squat, we lunge, we press, we pull, we rotate. We're trying to get you to engage those muscles whilst you do these movements, rather than just a few quick squeezes at the traffic lights. So again, you learn all of this on Holistic Core Restore. You get homeworks to follow. You get this online portal forever. Exercises, core and pelvic floor exercises that progressively get harder. You get releases, you get some down training, you get a bonus 25-minute exercise video to do at home. You get all the equipment that you need to do all of these exercises, and you get my support and guidance over the whole program. Number 5, you think your pelvic floor will never be the same post-baby. So when I say post-baby, this can be 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years. You may still be having some incontinence issues, even though your babies are like 20, 30, 40. Your pelvic floor can be just as strong as it was before babies. Yes, it's been stretched. Yes, it's been weakened, but we can start to build the foundations again and build you back up. It takes time, it takes patience, and it takes consistency, but it can be done. Okay? I've proved it plenty of times. I've worked on myself. I've worked on lots of clients and really helped them to gain their core and pelvic floor strength back after babies. Number 6, you have a mild or moderate pelvic organ prolapse. So yeah, we're looking at stage 1 or stage 2 prolapse. I'm working with quite a lot of ladies at the moment who are living with prolapse, and yeah, their symptoms are reducing. It's going to still take a long time and lots of lifestyle changes, but yeah, we're starting to get somewhere. And yeah, they know that this is a lifelong process. They know that they're going to have to change things in their life to make their symptoms manageable and even reversible. So yeah, it can be done. So please contact me if you have a mild to moderate prolapse and we can see how we can help. Number 7, after having a baby, it just doesn't feel like your tummy anymore. So yeah, I've got to admit, personally, I think you should be incredibly proud of your body. It's amazing. It's just carried a baby. It's just birthed a baby. So personally, I'm not too worried about what your belly looks like. But for some women, it means it's a really big deal. So I'm happy to help you to look at lifestyle, nutrition, exercise to kind of help you tone up in that area. Yeah, to help your self-confidence and to help you feel good. But ultimately, I want you to function, and the rest will kind of come in its own time. You've just had a baby. Your hormones may be all over the place, so we need to get you more hormonally balanced. Posture, alignment, soft tissue release, nutrition, hydration, support. All these kind of factors need to be in place before we even start to look at kind of intense exercise. Okay, number 8. You're pregnant. You want to stay functionally fit and look after yourself and your baby, but in a really safe way. So yeah, Holistic Core Restore is for you. And to be honest with you, if you can learn these tools and techniques during pregnancy, it will really help you in the postnatal phase. And then also you've already got the whole package. So if you come whilst you're pregnant, you can use it all again in your own time in those really early days when you just need some core and pelvic floor activation to get blood flow and oxygen to the tissues to kind of help your recovery. You've got that whole information. So yeah, you can come to a Holistic Core Restore course or do one-to-one, or you can also come to one of my pregnancy exercise classes. I do one on a Tuesday, lunchtime at Follen, which is 12 till 12:50. So it's a great way for those people who are working or who have children that they can't make a Saturday class. Get away from your desk. Your work should honour it as they do Aquanatal. So you should be allowed to have that hour away to keep yourself functionally fit, keep yourself moving, and just get yourself away from your desk for an hour of just releases, interval training, a bit of down training, and then back to your desk. If you can't make a Tuesday, then I do a Saturday class, which is a bit more, you get a little bit more. So that's 9:30 till 11:30 at Follen. And that's birth preparation as well. So we do releases, we do exercises, we do some relaxation. So we do gentle birth relaxation using hypnosis, mindfulness, affirmations. We then do sort of snack and a chat. So I make a homemade goodie every week and we sit around, have a drink, and I tend to have either somebody come to the class and give a chat, or I do a chat on birth preparation. And that's every week, 9:30 till 11:30. So I only take 12 ladies for that. So there is a waiting list sometimes. So if you've just found out that you're pregnant and you'd like to be added to the waiting list so you don't miss a space, just message me and we'll get you booked on closer towards your 12-week scan. Number 9, you've had a hysterectomy or any other gynecological surgery. So yeah, this is huge. I am working with 4 or 5 ladies who've either just had a hysterectomy or are actually preparing themselves for the hysterectomy, which is massive. If you are, if you've been told that you're going to have a hysterectomy, book in to see me for a 90-minute assessment, and I will give you everything that you need to prepare yourself for that surgery, how you can help yourself in those really early 6 to 8, 12 weeks to make your recovery so much easier. It's huge. And also, you know, whether they're taking your ovaries or not, whether they're going to send you straight into menopause or not. These are huge factors that you need to be thinking about before you have surgery. So yeah, I can help you. And the last one, number 10, you're menopausal or you're perimenopausal, or maybe you're just in your early 40s and you'd really like to prepare yourself and get yourself fit before you enter that kind of bit of a roller coaster of hormonal imbalances and changes, and you want to stay as healthy as possible. This is really popular at the moment. There's so many ladies out there with just no support. They think that they just have to put up with it, put up with these symptoms, go to the doctors, get a prescription, there you go, and just kind of put a plaster over the top of it. You could be in quite a high-powered job. You're quite stressed. You've got children, and all this can be making those kind of roller coasters of hormones a bit harder and a bit challenging. So my next third age course is starting Tuesday the 13th of June, so straight after TT. It's at 1 till 2 p.m. and it's at Follen Natural Health Centre. And yeah, numbers are limited for this one because I really want to make sure that I give you the support that I need. One place is already gone. I literally only advertised it the other day, so one place is gone. Yeah, and they'll be running throughout the year as well, or some people want a bit of more support one-to-one. So there you have it, my top 10 reasons why a holistic core restore should be part of your life. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please share it with as many women as you like and as you can. I'm here to help women just feel strong and feel powerful and just embrace whatever phase of life they're in, from bump to birth and beyond. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Okay, bye.